All rise. The court of public opinion is now in session. Social casting is a 4-round process we created to build a following for our film and future cast. It centers around collaborating with the audience to decide who we want to see on screen. Round 1, we accepted video submissions and live streamed auditions on Google Plus and YouTube. We're doing live auditions from cats. This, where I'm sitting, is normally where the actress would be auditioning, that way. But I'm just getting it in right now. That little blue light in the background, that's YouTube. What up, YouTube?
Something I can do for you, homie?
You here for Mr. Rogers?
Who the fuck is Mr. Rogers?
My people booked a limo with blue M&Ms in it for a Mr. Rogers.
Oh, you said Mr. Rogers. My bad, yeah, this is you.
Will she be there tonight? Is that why you don't want to go?
I don't want to go because I'm being used as a publicity stunt.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Round 2, we gave the actors a new side and a week to upload it to their own YouTube channel. Self-promoting was part of the test.
Hey, just so you know, I'm down for whatever. You know, I know how you do in the limos. It's cool. I just mostly hold water. It's just because I don't know nobody real, you know?
Me neither.
What's that? What you say? Did you say something? I thought,
You're not about to become a conspiracy theory, are you?
What do you know about conspiracy theories?
I know there's no fucking way Michael Hastings was driving 110 in a residential.
What happened to landing in the city?
Things changed while you were in the air. I didn't want any paparazzi issues, so I had your flight rerouted.
Paparazzi? I thought this was some nobody cares bipartisan dinner.
It was, until it wasn't. Is the driver inept?
He's relentless with small talk, but other than that, he's fine. How far away am I?
A few hours? You'll be fine. I'll shut the driver up.
Round 3, we held live social interviews on Google Hangouts and asked each of the actors what they thought of social casting.
I thought it was a pretty innovative idea. I enjoyed it because the way I see it, that's where we're headed. You know, this is the way of the future. This is how it's going to be 10 years down the road. I mean, people can argue with you and fight you and all that stuff, but it doesn't matter till you're blue in the face. This is where we're going.
I actually enjoyed the fact that I was able to look at other actors' auditions and their interpretation of the characters, which when I see other actors perform their pieces or their sides of their auditions, I look and I say, oh, wow, that's how he said it. Or, oh, wow, that was a way that you could have gone about that part. Or, oh, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a learning process. I think that all actors could actually learn a lot from.
I love it. I love that competition that we have against one another. And I just love the fact that through it, it's like we're pushing one another to be better. And this is just definitely something different. And I think you guys just did a great job with it. I love it.
I thought it was really cool. Like, I think that nothing has been like that. And so like doing it live and like, again, people seeing it, like, it shows them part of the process and it lets them be involved. And that's a thing that like no other movies do right now.
I have a love-hate relationship with it because
it's honest. We like that.
The hate side of it is I'm used to like going to an audition, you know, trying to do my best in that audition. And what I like to do is go home and forget about it, you know, and if I'm called in for a callback, you know, do the best work I can, then go home and forget about it. If I get a call, good. If I don't, I'm not dwelling on it. But with this, I'm like, okay, I got to get like some more people to look at my video, you know, things like that. So,
okay, so we need to dwindle it down, but we need to figure out how we're going to dwindle it down. You know, it gave me more insight. I felt like I became more knowledgeable. And that's what I love, because in this business, I mean, knowledge is power. As you keep learning, you keep, you know, going to another level. So I was just like, wow, this thing is awesome. And I'm so glad I actually started working on my Instagram and Twitter and all that so I can actually get a little bit of a following.
It's fun to at least share with everyone what's going on. I'm happy for whoever gets the part. You know, I really do believe in this film. It sounds like it's going to be amazing.
For me, I was never super into social media. Like I stay in my sketchbook more than anything. So for me, like actually having to put myself out there and like rally support from my friends and family has been daunting, but actually kind of cool because now I feel like I can do it. And I know that having a social media presence these days is really important for an aspiring actor.
I watched everybody's audition tape because I was like, wow, these people, because, you know, one thing, like I was always taught to learn, not necessarily copy, but learn from other actors and learn to take a risk on something. Like TK read, so shout out to TK, I don't know if he's watching, but TK read both parts. I looked at that, like after I posted mine, I was like, oh, let me see how everybody else is doing. And not only did he read both parts, but it was that moment of, okay, he's in this by himself. You know what I mean? Not in it by himself, but he was like, okay, I got to do this, and he did it without anybody else.
I think it's awesome, you know, the way you guys are incorporating all the social media, doing like the Google Hangouts and interviews with all the actors so that people can kind of get to know like who we are and a little bit of our lives, our perspectives, and our personalities. I think that's amazing. I don't know if anybody else has done it, but you guys are pioneers.
For our final round, we'll be using Hangouts again to have a virtual table read. Monday night on YouTube and Google+, we will be joined by our 9 finalists. We will use a round-robin format to see which trio has the best on-screen chemistry. It's time to decide together who stars in our film.
For deliberations, you, the jurors, are encouraged to discuss the case with your peers on social media. Further evidence will be presented in 3 days' time. Court is adjourned.